Hello, everyone. Let's do our daily stuff real quick. Um, I got a few of them lined up here. I'm going to do the regular New York Times. I'm going to do Xordle. I'm going to do Fibble today. Oh, and Squardle. So a couple new ones you guys haven't seen yet, but let's roll through them pretty quick. I haven't got any other suggestions, so I'm going to start with the word green. That was useless. Do some more vowels. How to use the R, so I can't use that again. Maybe I won't use a bunch of vowels. Let's go with goat. Okay, two for two. Now on hard mode, one of the things that is kind of nice is like actually not having letters helps out quite a bit. So it's like not the end of the world. I can still probably get this in not too many. Um, can't do climb. Um, can't do fling. Those are the ones that are coming to mind right now. There's a couple vowels, so I could still have two vowels in here, or the same vowel twice. Hmm. Try another consonant vowel. So we're looking at like CL, FL, or PL, I think. Um, I don't see another secondary letter. Like we already used the H, we already used the R, and the T. Those are very, very common second letters for a consonant. The N really only works with an S, maybe with a P every so often, but you do flung. We could do flunk. Okay, we have the F. We might have to use that Y now. Let me try something like Jiffy. Give that a try. Oh, okay. I just didn't have a lot of letters left over, so there really wasn't many other choices left. All right, four, not bad. I want to go back. We'll go ahead and do our connections. Possibly, we'll see how hard it is. Maybe I'll skip it and do it later. Ooh, all right. These are parts of a school, places in a school, library, gym, auditorium, and lab. Okay, so golden eye, 007, red eye, like the flight, black eye. And none of these other ones come to mind as another eye. I don't think so. Pigeonholed. I can't think of pigeon. I don't think pigeon eye is. We're gonna hold off. Odd, silly. There's also odd and even. Oh, mother goose, gray goose, golden goose, silly goose. Oh, okay. I was seeing the eye instead of the gooses. Hmm. Geese. Pigeon. Generally, a dove is for peace and not pigeon. Oh, these are roulette bets. Black, red, even, odd. And then the greatest thing about the last one is you don't have to know what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, it is associated with dove. A pigeon dove. Got you. Okay. We'll do strands real quick. Let's go back here. Strands. There it is. It has new next to it. It was auto suggestion. Okay. EQ. I changed the way I did this too, so you should be able to. see what I'm doing. Oh, charger? Okay. Just because there's an ER in the corner, they had to connect, and I saw a charge, and I'm like, well, that R has to get used somewhere. I don't know why that has to do with auto suggestion, but we're gonna keep going. I see draft. So, I mean, obviously, this QU probably doesn't have to go with the E. It probably does because this E has to go with one of these two letters. I guess it could go backwards too. Hmm. Where should we go? A couple X's. Those are interesting. Auto suggestion. I was thinking that these would be like hard words to spell, but maybe not. I was thinking maybe poker or something, but that shouldn't be maybe a CK versus a regular. I don't know. Let's go with this right here for now, because this is the only thing I got. Any not equal. Okay. Now I can get a hint if I'm going to get hard, and I'm not too proud on these ones yet to do that. So I might start finding just regular words. So I don't do this for too long. Sometimes without the main word, um, charger is a model of a car. So I was wondering if model was it car. Can I get car with model? I could get car model. Okay. So it is auto suggestion means auto as far as cars. Equinox chord. I thought this was like spelling stuff. Oh, like solitude. I don't have that. Running out of words that I know or vehicles I know. I gotta be careful in here so I don't bury this. So this has to go together. Mhm. I think Solace was one, but that's not it. Not seeing it. I'm thinking I might do it. Not too good. Don't watch a lot of cable, so I don't get the car commercials anymore. So don't know all the names of them anymore. We'll go ahead and get a hint. Okay, that was easy. Okay. We're gonna assume we come Outback. Okay. Going backwards, I was able to get it. Okay, Outback. There's two in here. Oh, there we go. I was backwards. I was almost going the right way. Explorer. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. All right, let's hop on over. We'll do Xordle first. So this one is a cool one. It's like Wordle, except for there's two words you're guessing at the same time. So though I have an M, a T, and an H, that might mean like I'm almost there. But in all reality, I don't know how close I am. Just checking my volume, make sure I still got my volume. Using Thris's headset. I don't know if it was hooked up right or not. I was like, I better check that. All right. So when I guess letters, it's okay if I use letters that I haven't used on any of the words yet because it doesn't mean that I don't have it. So I'm gonna go. Oh, the other thing is that they do have something. Generally, they have something to do with this word too. So there's sometimes when it's so easy, like that, you'll just get the first two words because you're like, okay, I can only think of two words that is associated with match or something like that. Um, so I'm gonna go with strike as the first one. Wait, I'm gonna rethink about how many letters are in strike. Ah, my bad. I mean, I don't think flint and match go together, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Um, I really like the word strike though. What else could we do? Light, Light. Use a to light. That was an easy one. Okay. So now that we use this, they don't share letters either. So no more I, no more L, no more H. So and no more T. So the M, there's still an M in this other one. Okay, and then this one here is gonna be an easy one, smoke. Again, just by using the context clues, you can probably get it, and you just watch what you've used down there and not. That one wasn't too bad either. All right, we'll go to the next one. Okay, so this is the most logic-y one. Actually, we'll go with the other one first because I want to end with the one that's gonna be kind of like the most difficult in a way. So this is Wordle in a grid. We'll go sword. Might as well. So this is telling me that vertically there's another one. You also sometimes will have a yellow one, and that will be um, that it's horizontally, or an orange, and you'd have one both horizontally and vertically. So like here, I know that one of these two is an R. Hmm. So I can either start with a word that has an O or guess a different letter. Again, this is one of those ones where you can really kind of just do whatever you want on it. Um, O word, I mean, order comes to mind right away. It's a lot of letters I already have. So I might want to do something else that has gives me more letters. Let's do offer. Gives me a couple extra letters. Yeah, these are duplicates. This doesn't get me any new information, but an E and R towards the end are pretty useful. Okay. So this R tells me that there's not an R in this row, so there can't be an R here, but there has to be an R in one of these two spots. So this is an R. So one thing, this D right here can't be in the corner because there's no D here. So no R here, 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 here. No R in this row because the R would only be this way. I am done with R's. This is going to be the only R in the puzzle because this row doesn't have one. This spot, this row doesn't have one. This row, this column doesn't have one. This row doesn't have one. Now we know this column doesn't have one. There could technically be a second one here. I lied. Could technically be another one here, but other than this spot, there's no other place an R could go. Nothing here, nothing here. Um, I like to do the Y in the corner, um, because obviously there's a lot of Y endings, like blurry or something like that. Um, I haven't used the B, L, or U, but that's a double R. Never mind. Um, hmm. I used an S in the first spot, but when it goes green, it doesn't tell you if there's a second one or not. I'll tell you there's probably not, because kind of like Wordle, they try not to do plural words. I was gonna do scary, though I might still do it. Though this S doesn't tell me if there's an S, even though I'm pretty confident because of this word that there's not an S here, it does just make sure that there's not an S down here or down here. So I'm going to do that. I want to check that Y. And I knew that that R was there. I just want that confirmation. Oh, and right here tells me how many guesses I have left. Oh, also, I didn't even see this earlier. This E right here, because I knew that was an R, means that there is an E here. Those are both still pointing at a place that we know. Hmm. Okay. So we're back to the front one. If you just kind of type in a letter, you can see where you are. Oh, actually, it points to where you're at too, right here. Um, we can do an T. We can't do store because we've already done R and there's no R. We could technically do stone here. That could be stone. We know about this E here. No D here. So what could this be? We could do an ES. Again, they don't like to do plural, but if that's part of the way that the word is normally spelt, then the would do it. An N could go here. L could technically go here. I don't know what words those go with yet. I'll have to do that logic here in a second. Let's go with H. I like those H's. Um, can I get it I or an A in this top word? No, A. I guess technically this could start with an A. This can't. Obviously, this isn't. No matter what, I'm getting nothing out of this one. No A in this column. Let's go shine. I'll give me an E. We'll look for an E. We'll look for an N in these guys. An H in its second positions, which is a very popular place for an H. No H's at all. But we do get an I and an N in this word. I'm sorry, an E and an N in this word. We get two places pointing I here in the middle. We might. Well, we'll go with onion. We'll go with onion. S we already knew about. There is an E in this one. Um, I'm gonna probably guess this ends with an E. D would be the other option, but I don't think there's a D there. Um, I'm just kind of penciling these in. I don't think these are necessarily right, but they could be. DE is a popular suffix. ARE is a popular suffix. EAR is also, but I would expect a Y down here then. O in one of these two positions, if this is right. Well, because this could always still be an O. A lot of vowels in this word. This is probably a fairly easy word. This is probably a vowel because if I have an O and I down here, somewhere in here, plus it ends with an A, that would be four vowels in one word. And I really, I mean, like the only there's not a lot of words that would have four vowels in it. There's a couple, but I think I've already ruled them out because they start with an O or an I. That the ones I can think of. Let's go with onion though. Let's just get some. Oh, so this means that there is a double O in this word. So this is the O. I guess technically this could be the O, but I think this is the O. I think this is the I. Do I? Those could still be backwards. Oh yeah, where does this I go? Does this I go here? Hmm. Interesting. Okay, guys, I'm about to get into some trouble here. Let's do an N up here at the start. Something something D. Uh, actually, let's not go DE. Let's go NUDG. Okay. I couldn't really think of a lot of words that would potentially start with an N. So nudge, so we got that. We also get an extra guess when we get something right. So I need a second O and an I. So I now think that this is like this. And the other option is that, I know, because this has to be a vowel. I have too many vowels in this word to not have that be an avoid, ovoid. Give that a second. Do a T. I haven't used a T yet. Wow, that's a very popular letter to not have. I used to U in this one? No. Oh, here we go. O can't be here because we've already done something. O can be here. Let's make sure I use my letters before I go too crazy on this. O and an I. O I A. I don't think so. I think it'd have to be here, or this has to be an O I. Don't know where these O's and I's go, but there's O's and I's here, and these are O's and I's. I guess this could be an I as well. Do we have seven? Do we have a word that starts with V? Viola. Viola, guys. If anybody that saw that earlier, good job. I just don't think will happen, so I do think that this is what we're looking at now. This could be seven. Probably is seven. This can't be shoot because we don't have an H in the puzzle. Be spook. If we start with a K, though, what do we got here? Flute is a word, too. This starts with a T. Boon. Can I do an N here? Yeah, no, I can't. I've ruled out N. It's hard because oh no, it should be. Oh yeah, grayed out. Grayed out means that I've ruled it out of what I'm right. No, it doesn't. This shouldn't. This should be this color. Oh, because I didn't rule it out up here. Never mind. So generally, they'll color this as being not in the word you're currently on. This as in a possibility for the word you're currently on. Like it's still in the puzzle and you haven't marked it off. Actually, oh, here's something else. F's, guys, F's. So I don't think there's an F up here. There isn't an F here. So one of these two, actually, this has to be an F. So this is probably spoof. This could be flare. And I just got to figure out what this word is. Um, and I will tell you that I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna get my guesses back, and then you can't type in words that aren't real. So I will end up kind of guessing. Um, I lied. I won't be guessing. Here's the V. I had that there for a while and I didn't even see it. If you guys saw that, good for you. So it is ovoid. Ovoid. So that's Squardle. So this is the daily puzzle. They also have a weekly one as well, where it's like this. We'll go ahead and knock this out real quick too. What was a cool word that we had in the last one? Not doing ovoid. Um, we'll do flare. I think that was one of the ones on there. Not a bad one. Okay, so there's no L or E in this word. There's no E in this word, so but could end in an E. There could be E somewhere in the middle of the two words. This one could have an L towards the end. Can't have it at the beginning. Uh, and this can't be A on either one. So if I want to do something like, let's do cable. Sometimes it's nice to use the rare letters and just get them ruled out. So right now we don't have an F, R, C, or B in the puzzle at all. Um, so that is interesting. So this word, I have no information. And this one, I have no information. Possibly an E, possibly an L, but no guaranteed letters in either one of them. I'm sorry, I'm one word off. Yeah, possibly an L. And nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah. Hmm. Let's get some more. Let's get some letters used. Um, I don't want to do an E at the end again. Let's get a different letter at the end. I was going to do stove. Um, we could do no L in the first word. We're going to go with a IGH, right? IGHT. We can do no E in the first word, so we're not going to do 8. Can't, light, we've already done L at the beginning. Though, an L in the middle is going to be hard. It'll probably be at the end. That L is probably, sorry, that L is probably right there. Um, we can do sight. Sight is a good word. Let's get those. Hello. Okay, we got a lot of information. So there's a lot of T's in this puzzle that I haven't found yet. A good amount of I's. Um, there's a good chance this is an I for between positioning and everything. Though I have an A and an I in here. Well, I think of any words like that. More likely that's something like that. Viola again. I almost want to pencil it in, guys. All right, let's so this has a I gotta use this instead of my finger. An L, the second letter. So we could do an S. Could be like a double S. This was to slide. I said I didn't want to do a lot of E's at the end because right now I've got no information on this other than like a T. Um, but if this is a T or this is a D or something like that, this would probably be the E. So no, okay, I'm gonna assume that this middle one is the E. Then everything points to it. All right, there could be a D somewhere in here. 4 guesses left, so I do have to start getting information out of this stuff. Oh, I'm on the last word. Okay. keep wanting to do TR words. Got to do something else other than TR. Let's go with this would be a weird one. What tilde? Okay, so there is a little bit of logic here of why I did this. I had the T, I had the E, I had a possibility of a D, and I had an I here. So I knew if I had a consonant, and IL is very, very popular. So I kind of was like, okay, IL could be it. There could be a D here. There's most definitely pretty much an E here and probably a T here. So I had like a little bit of logic that was going off that. Not a ton. So I do think that this word starts with an S. This A would have to go here or here. Can't go here because of this. Could go here. Making sure that it doesn't start with an A. Could also start with an A. But I really think this is an S. That would make this an L. Like I don't know if that's a word. Lat is though. Have an L. Where does this A go? A could go here. A can't go here. So this starts with an A. Can't remember if aioli is double L or not. Could T go here or here? The answer is yes. Can't go here or here because we've already looked. How about the T in this row? Anywhere we can rule out? No, we do like this as an option just because two things are pointing to it. This, no, can't be alibi. Actually, okay, here we go. This is an E. A. Can't be a D here, so what else can go here? Can't, no R's in the puzzle. Alien. N. Okay. I really don't see any other options right now, so we're just going to go with that. Some of these are guesses, some of these make sense. Okay, if that's an N, then this would have to be the T now because those were only two spots. This could be a vowel. This could be. I don't think this can be an S anymore because generally, like I said, they don't like to do plurals. So double S is normally at the end, unless it's like a OS or an IS and it's a word that actually ends in an S. But this could be like stone. We haven't used an O at all, so maybe. D. Could this be D? This is a D. I really can only think of DE words. Oh, wait. There's a D right here. Never mind. I don't need a D. I'm just not looking for one anymore. Let's go ahead and go with splat. I like splat. Gives me. Let's go with splay. I already have the T. I already have the T here. So if I get the SPLA, I solve the word. It's T. I've already tried there. It doesn't give me anything. So I want to get just another letter that I haven't used yet, and especially in that position. This will tell me if there's a Y in the puzzle. Okay, no Y's in the puzzle. Kind of already knew that because the spots would be pretty much gone. No basil, no B, no A in that row. Um, where does this I go? Can't go here. Here we go. So this is I. A, I. Aim, aim, aimly. Oh, I though at the end. Like, kind of like you're just guessing words, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Almost has to be another vowel because like what goes with an L? I mean, you could technically do like a llama or I mean not here. We can't do llama, but mm, could you do a double L? Then this would have to be a T. Right now, this could be a T still. And then this would have to be a vowel. And then we would have like a triple vowel. But I don't have another spot for the A. I don't have another spot for the I because of the A. Triple vowel. Aeol. Oh, is that how you spell aioli? Hey guys, I said I thought it might be aioli. Maybe that's the way you spell it. That would make sense, I guess. I wonder if this is Lotta. I hate when they use words like Lotta because it's not like really a word. Just pencil it in for now. Oh, Lotto. Lotto is a word. Maybe it's this stone. I'm gonna pencil it in for now. I like it. I don't see another letter that goes with this T anyways. Oh, I do actually. This could be an A. It could be a tone. This doesn't have to be an. This doesn't have to be the A anymore. It could be a V. I'm not very good with those words. I don't know what V. No, it does have to be an A. I lied. It does have to be an A. We already proved it had to be A because of the row. Uh, we got all the information from this. We've technically already used an S and an A in this row. We probably used two. We got the D. We got the E. We got the L. We got the I. We got the E. Okay, so everything looks like every information that I have something on, I have on here. I am on the second row. We could do this at aioli. I don't have another word. I don't have another word to get anything, but let's get that in. Okay. This did give me something though. We do have an O here. Because we do have an O pointed. So there we go. This could be noted. This could be toted. We could do like Santa. T or N. This could be pivot, but I don't like the VT. Be an N. You know. Let's go with. I don't always see these arrows, so sometimes I type in a letter just to see where it goes. Lotto. Let's go ahead and just get the ones I know real quick. Uh, so if I just need a word with en at the end. I don't need to put alien. Nice is a word. Oh no, it's not. I swear that nice was a word. You want to do it, V? It is a word either. The name Vixen is. Just weird letters, real quick. I just needed the N. I wanted to get something else in there. Just in case you had a weird letter in here that I didn't know, because there's already three letters I don't have any clue on. Okay, so now I'm going to be in this last one. We can do a tone. N doesn't get me anything, does it? No, but I'll still do a can just for the akin, not atkin. At attic doesn't get me anything. I guess actually no, it doesn't get me anything. If I had a T one more down, it would. We'll just do a tone. Okay. Till. We can do until. Yeah. This is it. It's until. There we go. Pinot, Pinot, and sauna. Yeah, this is definitely it. All right. Yeah, I just didn't have much other options. That the I didn't even think of a U there to begin with. So yeah, so that's the weekly, and then we'll go to Fibble. Now Fibble is Wordle, but every word there's a lie. Only one lie. They only lie once. Um, my camera stopped working. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know how long that went off. There's a little light on it that I just noticed was off, so sorry about that. Okay, so only one lie in here. So what is the lie? So the thing that makes it so much harder than regular Wordle is you got to reuse stuff often and in similar positions a lot of times. So like I could do like this isn't as many letters as I like to do. I like to have four letters the same between two words, and you can't reuse the same word just to see if it moves something. This gives me two letters in the same position. Okay, that was about as good as you could hope for. I is true because one of these is a lie. You don't know which one, but there's only one lie only per thing, and you can see the flag goes away when you use it. Um, Meaning that if this one's a lie, this has to be true. So no matter what, and if this is the lie, then this one's true. But definitely one of these is the lie. And I can tell you no matter what, there's not a second A in this puzzle, and if there is an A, it would have to be in the first spot. So there's definitely only one A, if anything. You can do another word that starts with A. Helps if I don't think of a word that we've already done that it started with. Is it pine a word? No. A line is, though. Okay. All right. So we got another difference between these two. The ends are different as well. Okay. There we go. These two ends are different because this is saying there's an end somewhere in the puzzle. This one's saying there's not one in the puzzle. So we know this information. We now know that the A not being in there is true. So there's no A whatsoever, meaning that this was a lie. As soon as you know this is a lie, you know that everything else is true. This is where it gets tricky because I don't know. This V could be in there. We might have an N and a V. Or the N might be not. These could both be a lie. No, it can't because of the E. But technically speaking, if this E didn't exist here, um, and you had not in the puzzle and you had this as yellow, it could be green. They could technically both be a lie. So you have to be a little bit careful. Hmm. These are just using the letters that I'm still trying to figure out. Don't think I can get them all in the same word. Go with the Pible. All right. So this could be the position for the eye. These E's are now telling me different information. That's good. Um, whenever you get this going on, that means anything that's the same between the two is true. Doesn't mean I can tell you anything about these, but it does say that because of this, that anything that's the same between the two is probably true. So there is an L. And we don't know where that L is other than that those two spots. Do linen. Okay. Um, what here is useful? Um, so I have a hard time believing that there'd be a double E if these are the rest of the letters. So I'm pretty sure this is the lie. Here, I do lin something E. I want to say this is the lie. That this can't be the lie here. I guess this is the way I should look at it. This can't be the lie because if this is the lie, then it is just this word, and it would just tell you that it's this word. So one of these letters is in fact a lie. That'd be this letter too. So this has to be the lie. No, it doesn't because it could still be there. I was gonna say um, there was some weird logic that might have worked. Mm, okay, this is easy. I can do lined and find out. There we go. So these two are different, meaning that everything that's the same between the two is true. And then because of that, this has to be the lie because this couldn't have been the lie. All right. So I'll go through that one more time. So I had linen and I did lined. And because one of these is not true, just like earlier when one of these was not true, everything else that's the same between the two has to be true. Because you can't have two lies in the same word. Um, with that being said, what is that was yellow. Is there a B in this? Okay, because yeah, so let's go back here. I'm sorry, I'm thinking the next step ahead. Um, so because these have to be true, that means one of these two had to be the lie in this word. Well, if this is the lie, then the word was linen and it would have solved. So this had to be the lie. Yes. Not only does this have to be the lie, this has to be true. Because if this was also a lie, like I said before, if it was yellow instead, if this was yellow instead, then if this was yellow and this was green, again, this was the lie, there would be no other spot for it to go. So that has to be true. This has to be the lie. So that's a lie. That's true. That's the lie. That's a lie. Yep. Yep. There is an E in the puzzle, so that's true. So there has to be a B. There's no other way. Then there has to be. It doesn't have to be in this position, but there has to be a B in this. So it's Libe. Well, I guess libel is a word, isn't it? Okay, and that's Fibble. So because everything else was true, and there's only two B's in here, one of them had to be true, or had to be green or yellow. and I wasn't gonna do a something something EB word because I don't know of any. So it would have to be LIBE and then something else. So it was just going through what was left over. But yeah, so these are some of the daily puzzles I like. Um, Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions or if there was one that you guys liked or maybe we'll start playing on your own. Let me know. All right, guys, I'll shut up now.